Alright guys, welcome to week 10, the final week in the on-season of the the World Pokemon Federation. I am guaranteed to make playoffs. My opponent, Skyquake, the Lancaster Landorus, is guaranteed to make playoffs, so I don't want to... he's got a very tough team. He is the current number 2 seed. Even if I beat him at 6-0, he's still the number 2 seed. But if I lose, I drop out of number 3rd seed. I don't really care that much. Because it's all about who I wind up playing against, and I would like to not move, but I don't think it's worth sacrificing a semi-finals game against him to, change quarterfinals placement. I don't want to bring a very serious team to this match that I've spent a lot of time preparing for, because then I'll just lose when I play him in playoffs, whereas if I don't, then maybe I will not lose in playoffs. I'd like a differential if I can get it, but I am expecting to lose this match. I have brought 6 choice Pokemon. The team is called Melmetal. Sorry, his team is Melmetal, Nihilego, Talonflame, Mega Sceptile, Magmortar, Lapras, Florges, Zapdos, Starmie, Pandoro, and Mudsdale. I just realized I forgot my nicknames. Wrong one. There may be some things that I'm compromising on in this matchup, but that's not going to be one of them. Yeah, it's a very quick way to get an overview of my team. Like I said, I just have 6 Pokemon with choice items. Choice Specs, Choice Specs, Choice Specs, Choice Band, Choice Band, Choice Scarf. This is my pivot. Obviously, this team is fairly specially oriented between the special Espeon, Hidden Power Fire, Psychic doesn't leave its on pass, Hidden Power Fire hits the Melmetal. Psychic is pretty strong, and I believe that the Dark type Pandoro is 4 times weak to Fairy, so that's pretty decent. Choice Specs has Trick to be able to trick a Choice Specs onto the Melmetal. Moonblast and Bug Buzz do a lot of damage. Melmetal is ridiculously specially defensive, so I have a Choice Specs, physically defensive, not specially defensive, so I have a Choice Specs Zygarde with the Earth Power to be able to do damage to that. I believe he also has a Mudsdale, which is very good at being a defensive Pokemon on the physical side, so I have Core Enforcer and Specs Draco Meteor to be able to put damage into that. I'd considered Energy Ball in this, but Shadow Sneak for priority, close combat, Iron Head, and Pursuit. Pursuit obviously allows me to trap the Starmie, I think the idea was, if it's expecting a Shadow Sneak. And I guess it would also work relatively well at getting damage into the Nihilego, and potentially the Sceptile, I'm not sure. Choice Banded, a little more Aquajet, again, match priority, Liquidation, Knockoff, and Facade. Facade is for if I get burnt, Liquidation, relatively strong stab. Facade also hits the Mega Sceptile. I am Regenerator simply because the other 2 abilities didn't really help. So then I have Choice Scarf, Toxicity, allows me to Volt Switch relatively freely, Boom Burst and Sludge Bomb hit Pokemon, Toxic Pokemon. That's the whole thing. Like I said, did not put a lot of time into this one because, for one thing, I had a really busy week, and for the other thing, it just is not worth it. So there's my team Melmetal. I'll let Skyquake know that I've challenged him. Yeah, I'm not a very big fan of Legal Melmetal. The more I've come to prep against and play against it in different leagues, and when I used it, it's just ridiculously good if you're willing to make any predictions at all, and it has very good outcomes even if you don't make predictions. It's got coverage for generally basically everything. I have relatively, I have some solid resists to Double Line Bash on my team. So I've got... Did you stop? Okay. Obviously Toxicity resists. I've got Lone Waller, which is very physically defensive, Water type. I've got Doublade, who's got, 150 base defense. Even Zygarde gets to a KO'd by Banded Double Iron Bash, even if it's max defense without 108, 121 defenses. It's just ridiculous. It's so unreasonably powerful. And people are like, oh, you know, it's like Galarian Domanitan, who you don't support ban of. No, it's not, because Galarian Domanitan is shit. Like, Galarian Domanitan, it just does not have anywhere near a spam roll stab as Double Line Bash. It stabs inaccurate for one thing. It just really seems to me like the only easy way to beat Melmetal is through pressure stall and like sub-stalling through stuff, except you can't even really sub-stall because the second hit goes through, and then if they're not choiced, then they just don't wind up struggling themselves to death, and just the coverage is so punishing to any switch-ins. It's got superpower for steel types, earthquake for other steel types. It has what is it? Superpower and earthquake hits fire types as well, and water types get hit smashed by Iron Fist boosted Thunder Punch. It's just ridiculous, and that's why I've got the weird HO crap that I have. My opponent disappeared again. I don't know what to say. It's been a bit weird scheduling with them just because of time zones and crap, I think, mostly. Yeah. I've been very busy this week, so I have been doing a lot of things. I've got more prep in for the other game that'll be coming this week. I have my after this I'll have my week 1 match for the my week 1 match for the Not So Casual Player League, which if you haven't checked out the draft breakdown for that, I've got a very, very strong and very fun team. I was really enjoying building with it in the week 1. It's got some Pokemon that I really love using, like Greninja and Crawdaunt, so I definitely would recommend checking that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. I made playoffs in that league last time. Yeah. Hopefully my opponent picks up. I'm not sure what's happening. They went randomly away online. I don't understand. Guy, you can play. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. Apparently that worked. He really needed the encouragement. He didn't bring Melmetal. Well, just fuck you then, I guess. I don't know. For his taking this semi-seriously, Banadoo Blade is actually pretty nice here. I need to make sure that I get a Toxic off into, or like some Moonbursts or something into the Mudsdale. Espeon's pretty good lead. The only problem is Starmie, I think. Or I could just lead Ribombee. It's faster than everything, and he's only got 1 resist to the dual stab, which I could pivot into relatively safely on. So I'm gonna leave. Yeah. I'm gonna click U-turn. Okay, well, I misclicked. But that's okay, because he doesn't have a good burn burst switch in. I lied. Oh, damn. I wish that this Pokemon was less broken. It's so broken, though. I'm gonna go Espeon. Yeah, bounce back rocks. Switch into Psychic. I dare you. Oh shit, Psyshock. Never mind. Psychic seems to be fine enough. I wish it was modest. I didn't even bother with speed creeping. I can go hard Doublade here. Oh, okay, they protected my switch. So that's bad on my behalf. I can go for CC. I don't really have a reason to. Bandit Iron Head's kind of strong. Oh no, not the Spatak drop. Well, that's dead. Cool. Espion's really solid here now. Well, they're probably going to go for Rapid Spin, I imagine. And they'll be faster than Toxtricity, which is a bit of a concern. I'm going to go a little more. Oh, they went for Scald. That's, okay, I've got Facade. They're definitely in range of Shadow Sneak now, which is really good. When you have no bones, you have to improvise. Okay, so I'm thinking that my opponent hasn't realized that I've been choiced and everything yet, even though I've been choiced and everything so far. I might even be faster than this. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this still claims a kill. The floor just down. I've got a lot of chip on a lot of his team. The main problem I'm gonna have is the Mega Septile, but something dies here, for sure. Unless it's like Scarf Magmortar, because that might live one hit. But otherwise, I just am claiming kill here. Yeah. That was super effective against this, so... Okay. I mean, I honestly doubt that this Okos me. But... do I have anything to gain from risking? Rabombi can clean, maybe, in the late game, maybe. Probably not. Oh, I haven't put this paste. Yeah, I mean, if he thinks this is cool, I don't know. Offensive Aloe did pretty well. I appreciated its input. At least one can kill. No reason to risk that, I guess. Yeah, Doublade definitely dies. Rivombi definitely dies. Toxtricity probably eats any hit, but what's the point? I don't know, man. I don't know. Taking half on Toxtricity? Do I need Toxtricity's HP? I don't really. That's an interesting choice. I'm gonna Toxic here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go into Semi-Perfect Cell. Well, they don't really switch into Draco. Core Enforcer, Earth Power are all pretty solid. I'm gonna Core Enforcer. Yeah, they don't switch into Core Enforcer, so it doesn't matter. I mean, if I win this with the Mono Choice team, it's just because I think he wasn't really protecting the Mono Choice team. But it would be pretty funny for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, he doesn't really switch into a lot of the Pokemon on this team because he didn't bring... Okay, cool. Well, with Modsdale down, I've already won. I'm pretty sure Toxtricity just wins from here. And I've got the Shadow Sneak for the Starmie. Man, I remember last season, I think it was, or maybe even season 1, I had specs and it smashed, because I sludge, was I shock waved, so let's the other down. Okay, my opponent clearly did not anticipate the kind of sets I'd be bringing, and he let way too much damage go off into a lot of members of his team. I could go Rabombi. Because Banded Sneak is too strong. Yep, Banded Sneak is too strong. I just cleaned for free with Toxtricity. I don't even need to sack this. Yeah, I don't need to click any move besides Boom Burst either. Yeah. Okay, well, that game went way better than it would have if... I mean, I don't know. That game went really well. I didn't really need to. He didn't play very well around the Alomomola, and it cost him his Zapdos, which was very bad for him. But outside that, it was alright. Toxtricity got 2 kills, which is good, because I think I needed 3 kills to guarantee that no Pokemon in any other division, even if they got 6 kills, could become the overall league kill leader in main season. So Toxtricity is now sitting at 22 kills in 8 games, which is very, very strong. Espeon got to pop some really strong psychics off. Rowan didn't really do anything, but that's alright. The facades. The 2 facades from Ilmamola went crazy strong. And Doublade got 2 really good kills as well. And the Core Enforcer, Specs Core Enforcer, man, don't underrate. He really shouldn't have let his Monster get chipped. That Stealth Rock was a bad play. Should have gone for an attack, in my opinion. But yeah, that was the game. That was me taking on the #1 seed with a team consisting of 6 Pokemon with choice items and winning, so that's alright. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in playoffs, and hopefully I continue the win streak on. I don't think this changes who I'm playing week 1 of playoffs, because I'm pretty sure it's already 3rd seed, and I stay 3rd seed, because even with the 4-0 win, I had nowhere near the differential that Skyquake did. Skyquake is I think 7-3 now, and he still has more differential than Karma, who's 9-1, who I beat in week 3. And I was the only person that beat them, and he still got a stronger differential than that, even with the 4-0 loss. So yeah, didn't take this game incredibly seriously, but I won, so that's alright. Toxtricity is just strong. The 81 base special attack of Zygarde is really is just usable. I think, is that like pretty similar to Rabombi's? Oh no, Rabombi's is 95. I got something. I know there's one mon that's used a special attack. Is it Nidoqueen? Yeah, Nidoqueen's got less special attack than Zygarde, so Zygarde's pretty good. And the Core Enforcer, the base 100 special attack thing, I wish it just cancelled abilities regardless. But yeah, I don't think they should have let Floor just die. I really should have stayed in with Espeon. Staying in, but I didn't know if they had Protect, which is why I didn't. And I didn't know if they were going to switch into something, but they only switched and they really had a Starmie, which it does not look like Starmie had Shadow Ball, so yeah. But yeah, there was a pretty fun game. I won, so that's good, and I did some really, had some really strong offensive plays. I actually didn't even check whether Double would have killed. It was a roll to kill, maybe, because I think it was a 51. But yeah, I didn't need to. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully carry this win streak on into the playoffs. And I'll see you in the not so casual Pokemon League week 1 later this week, hopefully.